know y'all tell about this shit. About this Toddy, I probably wondering, like, the fuck am I talking about, man? Who the fuck am I? Man. So, basically, I quit my 9 to 5. Now, I know probably asking me, why? You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all living nowadays, you already know how the fuck the whole system is when it come to working, especially working at 9 to 5. Now, for one, it's robotic, it's repetitive. It'll kill you from the fucking within, nigga, to the without. You feel me? So if you now, you do gotta do what you gotta do. So if you still doing it, you know, it's probably because, you know, it's paying your bills, it's getting you through life. You know how shit is. Sometimes you gotta do what you don't want to do. Nah, the ideology behind me doing what the fuck I did is simple. But I be wondering, what the fuck was I doing? Let me enlighten you, my nigga. Nigga, I was working. I was an overnight manager at McDonald's, nigga. 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., 5 days a week. 5 days in a row, mind you. Like 2 off days, you feel me? Nah, nigga, I was getting off at 6 a.m. and I had to go back to work the same day at 10 p.m. That's how that shit worked. So, and then I get the 2 off days in a row. So I get off at 6 a.m. on an off day. So I don't go back until, you feel me, a day from now. But nigga, I'm getting off of work the same day I'm off. You know what I mean? So it's like, it ain't really like an off day, but it's a fucking off day. That's the type of shit they do. Now I'm a manager, so I'm responsible for closing and opening. You feel me? Because I gotta open for morning shift. So basically, nigga, I'm in that bitch. I'm doing a lot, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga can't really take all that. But shit, they had a nigga number in a way. Now I could have kept doing it because, you know, I do whatever. Like I'm capable of doing anything. It ain't really like I wasn't able to survive or anything like that. I could have kept doing that shit if I wanted to. But like, why the fuck would I, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Now, I quit because, for one, I'm tired of doing that shit. You feel me? Like, I'm tired of working 9 to 5. Especially like McDonald's, my nigga. Like I've been that was my first job I ever had. Like I'd had a bunch of jobs since then, mind you. But my first ever job was McDonald's. I had left this place like 3 different times. And like the third time I came back, I got into a manager position. But I've been working, the first time I started working, I was 16, nigga, I'm 21. So, like, I've been in and out that bitch, you know, like, in a way, I'm tired of that shit, bro. Especially the niggas up in them higher ups and shit. I got my motherfucking, it's my motherfucking supervisor, like, director. Damn, they're basically owner, basically, bro. Fucking my store GM and shit. True story, like, like, she got promoted to a fucking GM because she getting punished by our fucking director. You feel me? She getting thraxed by that man, so she getting promotions. Now, I don't got titties in the big booty, so I'm not about to get cracked for a position. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on up in there, though. So you can just imagine what type of people these niggas is. Not nobody really want to work for, but I do this nigga for a minute. But it's like, it's fuck them at the end of the day. But, so I quit in pursuit of something else. Fuck! Hold on, y'all, boy. We ghetto this bitch. We gonna get it right though. I don't gotta stand for my camera, so I'm like, I'm bullshit. Hold on, bro. Nigga, we good. But listen, I quit in pursuit of something else, of course. Now, what I wanna do in my life is far from fucking McDonald's, no mind you. But the problem is there's a formula to this shit. And honestly, hold on, bro. Cause my fucking cat meowing. Pixar! He trying to go out. I'm not about to let this nigga out. Pixar, please, bro. Anyways, there's really a formula to this shit, how this works. You feel me? Because it's a way you can really beat the system. Now, unfortunately, in a way, depending on where you at in life, you kind of do need one of them bitches, I ain't gonna lie to you. To an extent, you feel me? But you just can't limit yourself to that one thing because that won't cut it. Just working one job, normal job or whatever the fuck. We ain't talking about something you gotta degree. I'm thinking about to walk in. I ain't talking about something you went to college for. You got a degree or whatever. I ain't talking about no trade and nothing like that. Depending on the pay rate in those fields, it's probably enough to you could probably get by just working that type of shit. But that we talking about that's the upper echelon of the jobs, and depending on what route you take, you may be in debt. You know how that shit goes. So that's not. I'm not talking about that. Like I'm talking about like a little normal little job that you want to do all that shit for. For example, i.e. me working at McDonald's, right? You kind of need some shit like that, depending on what situation you in. Now, if you like me, who come from the fucking trenches, and you ain't got no family wealth or no crazy shit, like everything that I got, my nigga, I got all this shit with my fucking 2 hard-working hands, my nigga. Struggle for this shit. Everything, nigga. I'm looking at 3 monitors right now. You can't see it, but I got fucking 3 monitors right here. I got a lot of equipment and shit. Mics, all type shit. I got a lot of equipment, right? And then the other shit, right? Technically materialistic things. All the shit with my hard working hands, my nigga. Ain't nobody give me none of this shit, bro. And guess what, nigga? I'm tired of this shit, bro. But listen, it's a formula. You do need something like that, depending on where you at. Like I mentioned, like me, you come from the trenches. You're gonna need a multi-stream of income, and it can't just come from 9 to 5 because that's never enough. They don't pay enough money, obviously. They pay depending on where you at. Depending on where you at. Nowadays, I mean, if you grown like me, if you're working a 9 to 5, you probably ain't working nowhere paying you less than maybe $16, $17 an hour. Because most niggas don't settle for nothing too much lower at this age because you typically got some form of responsibilities you got to pay. So you got to make a certain amount. Typically, they pay enough to pay all those bills, but you have nothing left over. So you need to look into something else. Meaning you're going to have to do some double time, if that makes sense. Now, I would never recommend doing no overtime in no job because that shit ain't worth it. You get some people pay time and a half, so you're getting paid half of what you get paid on top of what you pay. You get paid hourly, so you're gonna make a decent amount per hour in them overtime hours. But all that shit is just never adds up, especially depending on how your your I-8 is, depending on how you did your form with your taxes. Your shit, hold on, my motherfucking lights just went up. Your shit probably depending on how you did your shit, you probably gonna get too much took out from your bread for that shit to even be worth it, right? So I would never recommend overtime for the extra money. You're gonna need to work that 9 to 5, per se, and you're gonna need something outside of it. Now, you always wanna look outside your job to make money. Anytime you get. You don't ever wanna limit yourself to just having money coming from the 9 to 5, because it is gonna make you more lenient to stay. It's gonna make you a little more, you ain't gonna have too much reason to not do it, if that makes sense. And you don't ever want to put yourself in that type of position, which I would call getting comfortable with doing that shit, because who the fuck want to do that shit they all like? Not me, my nigga. You feel me? So you gotta look outside your job, right? And that can be anything legal. All right, I don't promote illegal activities. Anything legal outside your job to make this, you need to invest in. Now, some people got talents, so they could probably do something that they learned, a skill. Some people know how to cut hair. Some women know how to do nails, hair. Some, like I said, men cut hair, shit, and women too. Or you probably do like detailing, or so I know some niggas got a fucking lawn mowing business, like just anything, it don't really matter what it is. Now, something that's simplistic enough that you can kind of do without really having no OD skill, like you ain't learn nothing, right? To me, is you can do like you could do what you do gig work, because all you need for that is a car, the app, and I believe, of course you gotta be. Of course I'm talking to niggas that's 18 old right now. You gotta be 18. You need a car. You need the app, and I think you can't be a felon. I believe for a majority of them, and then you can do that. So that's something you can literally get your phone right now and download. Right, one that I will recommend y'all doing, if y'all never heard of Spark, is Decent. All right, I'm gonna call all this shit decent. Decent is good, okay, but it's decent. Do Spark if you know what it is. Say you already do shit like that, you do DoorDash, Uber, whatever. Do Spark. All right, Spark cool, it's decent. You feel me? Depending on where your area, decent. You basically delivering fucking Walmart packages and groceries to people's doors. All right, and to pay decent for it to be some on the side is decent. So if you gotta work that little job, and then when you out of that little job, you gotta do this. Now, what you want to use this secondary money for, because like I said, typically that primary income is enough to pay them fucking bills, nigga. So you're gonna be stressing, like figuring out where your shit coming. Figuring out where your money coming from, my nigga. So after you get them little bills paid with that little primary stream of income, you're gonna use that secondary income to invest in something that you want to do. Okay. Now some of y'all niggas is in school and working. If that's what you want to do with your life, focus on making your little money for the time being, and then you stay in school, my nigga. But I'm not talking to you little school niggas. Them scholar boys, I'm not talking to y'all. All right, y'all niggas can move around. I'm talking to niggas that don't want to do that shit. You feel me? You gotta use that money to invest in what you want to do. Now, this is where that skill comes in. Because I didn't tell y'all niggas, y'all gonna need one regardless. You're gonna need to figure out some type of niche that you're interested in that makes some money. And you're gonna have to focus up on that. Get better at that niche, right? Don't overstimulate yourself. Some of you niggas trying to juggle 10 things, you can't even juggle 2 things. You feel me? Chill out, my nigga. Put some of them balls down. Nigga, don't overstimulate yourself. Figure out what that fucking niche is. You gotta hustle hard at that. But don't go at no snail pace though. You know what I'm saying? Pace yourself well. Pace yourself for what you believe in, right? Now, since you're using this money to support that and you're working on that on the side, eventually you'll get to the point to where you could probably start making money from this, depending on what it is. And then that's when you want to take the opportunity and continue to make that money. Now, obviously, you got to be nice with your finances for this to appropriate correctly. But what I have learned is that having that primary and that secondary income is enough to really make something shake. You got to be disciplined, though. A lot of y'all niggas don't know how to keep your head down and make money. Y'all got to pop out. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do. Bro, I'm telling you, my nigga. All I do, bro, nigga, I go take care of my business, handle my business, get my money. Whoop. I come right back to the fucking crib. When I'm done with all that, I may play the game for a little bit, depending on the fucking day of the week. And if I do play, it's for like fucking 2 hours. It ain't long at all, trust me. I don't even like playing this shit no more. But other than that, my nigga, when I come in this bitch, boy, if I'm not like working out or something, nigga, I go straight to bed. That's it. That's all I do. Guess what? I wake up, I do this shit all over again. I don't go out. I don't do nothing special. I don't throw my money in places that don't need to be. Because in reality, nigga, it's a waste of money. Nigga, as long as I'm eating, my health good, nigga, I can sleep and shit, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to go, you know what I'm saying? That goes for the women too, for my men. Some of y'all can't leave the coochie alone, man. The coochie be too good. Coochie be too seasoned. I understand. Trust me. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Okay. But you gotta leave them alone for a moment. Especially if you young, brother. You gotta leave the coach alone, brother. It's not that important, man. Since you young, you gonna have plenty, like, it's niggas out here that's like 60 cracking shit right now. Like, you gonna have a lot of time for some coochie, bro. Trust me. It's not going. Do me a favor. Look up the population of women on planet Earth. It's a big ass number, bro. It's like 4 billion. They ain't going nowhere. It's 4 billion of them, brother. Keep it in your pants. Now, if a girl wanna flock to you, like you mama bird, then let her come on in. But never ever let no female stay in your life if she ain't benefiting you in some way. It sounds selfish, but it's true. Even if she just giving you some good rat-a-tat-tat-tat, you feel me? Let her stay. Cause you gonna need, you know what I'm saying? You need that, man. But don't just let a girl just be in your life. Because women, actually, actually no. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But just don't let them be in your life for no reason though. Make sure they doing something to compliment you. In reality, it should be vice versa, and this should be the case with anybody, you know, because you shouldn't just be in people's lives just to be there. But especially the women though, right? Watch yourselves, because like I said, that lust, women be looking good. I'm looking at it's a woman on my screen right now. She look good, man. You know, but guess what, nigga? My thing is soft. I don't feel nothing. My shit don't even work no more. I ain't worried about that shit right now. I'm building an empire. Fuck, am I worried about some coochie for? Took a while though. I'm a horny nigga, so it took a while. But I'm cool now though. It's easy though, my nigga. You just gotta be disciplined. But as long as you keep your head down, you don't put all that attention into everybody else, like I didn't mention the women and all that, and all them distractions and shit. I even recommend getting off social media for a minute. I know some of you niggas can't put the phone down. Cause you niggas is just, bro, everything they cut off on a nigga, boy. This shit ghetto. Hold on. My whole motherfucking everything just cut off on me, bro. I'm good though. I know some of you niggas can't pick the TikTok down. Y'all can't put that shit down. Y'all just love doing this all day. bro, y'all got to put that fucking phone down, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all benefit by just straight up deleting it for a minute, so you ain't even got no temptations because it ain't even there no more. Like me personally, Instagram took my shit right now, so I have nothing except, I guess, YouTube, bro. So, like, when I go through my shit, I ain't really too distracted on anything. Because I'm not, even when I have my shit, I try my best to stay away from all that extra shit. But now that I don't got it at all, like, I don't think about nothing. Because, nigga, I ain't had that shit for, like, a little minute now. So, the shit out of my body, but, bro, I got a sign over here that emits a red light. But it has, like, a timer on it. That shit be having a mind of its own. Cutting off on the nigga, man. Come on, bro. That shit showing out. But as long as y'all can, like I said, limit the distractions, the women and all that, you will be good to handle this process. Now, I will get into a method on how to like save money, pretty much like with this, because I can break down what you will be making, like per check. I can break all that down. You know what I mean? Like per check, per hour, depending on what you get made, and so you will know what your take home is, and I will put recommendations for what to put to the side, how much to put in what time frame. Managing finances, pretty much based upon you and your life and your financial situation. It's gonna be different from other people depending on, like I said, what you're doing. But I can tell y'all mine as a relative fact, because I'm just like you niggas, bro. I ain't really doing nothing too out the ordinary right now. I'm just managing my bread and shit. You know, I'm trying to get the fuck out Cleveland, Ohio. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. My light keep cutting off, so I'm about to get the fuck out of here. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be back on this bitch, though. I got a lot to say about a lot of different shit that went on my life past few years, and that's going on in my life at the moment. Beyond this, my nigga. I'll be back to fuck with y'all niggas later, though. Niggas, it's P. Judah, nigga, the one and only. Y'all know that. Come on.